just want to take a moment and say before the video starts, I am so sorry. I don't know what was going on with the audio, but it was like loud and then it got like really quiet. I don't know what's going on with the microphone on my phone, but again, truly sorry. And if you are wearing earbuds, I suggest you to take them off. But yeah, enjoy the video. My butterflies. Okay, bye. Hey, my butterflies. So today we're gonna be doing a story time. Yeah, it took a while. Cause well, I'm already 2 months pregnant. I am 7 weeks and 1 day today. Catch you guys up. My baby is big as a blueberry. That's nice. If you have me on TikTok and Instagram, you see I be posting about my belly, and everything. So we're gonna get into the juicy details of how I found out I was pregnant, the symptoms I felt, and me announcing it to people, like telling my close friends, and how my parents took my pregnancy and their reaction and everything, and how my fiance took it and his family. And yeah, let's get started into the story time. I don't know why I'm nervous, but okay. So basically, how I found I was pregnant, it was like, I want to say the 15th of February. It was his birthday. We went out for Valentine's Day, and then for his birthday is like the day after, so we celebrated that. That was fun. I want to say like the 16th is when I got my period. Which is weird because I thought, like, when you get pregnant, the blood, you do spotting, which is this, but I guess every woman's body is different when it comes to them bleeding when they're pregnant. I thought it was just a normal period, but it was a little bit heavier than it should have, if that made sense. So that kind of made me be like, this is weird. It's never happened to me before, but there's always a first time for everything, I guess. And then, I want to say after that, I was like, okay, even though I already, finished my days, why don't I, like, take a test, just to see. And the first test, when I took it, like, first it showed up, like, negative quick, and I was like, okay, I'm not pregnant, whatever. I, like, put the test, like, on top of this drawer, and I just, like, left it there. When I go do dinner, and before we went to bed, I was like, oh, yeah, it's negative if you want to check, because my fiance came home, and I told him, like, oh, yeah, like, I took a test, but it's, like, negative. And he was like, oh, okay. He didn't think nothing much of it. Let me give you a little backstory. So, I never thought I could get pregnant. There was a time, honestly, that we were trying, but I was getting symptoms that was pregnancy. I wanted to wait it out a little bit, and then it turned out that I wasn't pregnant, so that really bummed me out. So yeah, this time I kind of didn't have my hopes up for this time, because I thought, like, well, maybe I can't get pregnant. What's the point? So then when I took that test down and I saw 2 lines, but the second line being very faint, I was like, oh, hold on, what is this? Like, what? Like, what? I was like, I think I'm gonna take another test, like, tomorrow. Yeah. And he was like, why? And he saw it. And he was, like, looking so close to it, like, does it say what I think it does? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's a false positive. Like, I'll take another one. I, you know, I took I took another one, but it was weird. Like, it didn't show up positive or negative. It literally like bled through, so it wasn't a good test. So I was like, okay, so that's useless. It didn't show up one line or two line. It just like was just both of the boxes were like pink. It was weird. And so then I took a clear blue test. I'm like, maybe I'm ahead of myself. And he was like, you're not supposed to be taking it like every day. But I'm like, well, I rather take it every day than like question this one pregnancy test. And so he was like, okay. I took that one. Two lines came up in that one. It was a bit darker. You can make way of it like that. It showed up like that. It was positive, but obviously like the second line was a little faint, but it was dark enough for you to see it. Took like, oh shit, like I'm pregnant, and I was like in shock. I was like, wait, okay, I just took two tests. You're supposed to take like more than two tests to clarify that you are pregnant. And so I was like, okay, there's this digital clear blue where it just pops up and says not pregnant or just pregnant. And I was like, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. And he was like, that's a good idea. Take a break. So we waited till tomorrow. I took the test. But before I took the test, I called my mom. I was like, I'm gonna let you know right now. I've been feeling a little weird. And this is what I've been feeling. So after like my period, I felt like I was hot and then cold. Like my heat it felt like I was getting like a whiplash. I don't know what, but it was like I was like sweating and hot, and then like when like I uncovered myself with the blanket, I got really cold like that, like super fast. So I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, is it like the weather? Is it messing with me? Am I getting sick? Like, I don't know. And so then I was like, okay, weird. And I was thirsty than usual. Like I drink water, like obviously like not the amount that you're supposed to drink it, but like I drink like a certain amount of water. I drank the most water I've ever drank in my life. Like I was like really really super hydrated. I had to go to the bathroom like every like 10 minutes. Like I was like, what the heck is going on with me? And like I was like, what the heck? And not only that, but like I would like get more hungry. I noticed something was off when I think there was like chile in like one of the foods, and I immediately got nauseous from the chile. It was weird. I was like, I've never felt like this. Like I would be able to like eat like spicy salsa like and like bistec, like if I make like a certain like meal and I put like chiles in the salsa and then like I pour it on top of the meat and like let it marinate, like I would eat it fine. This time I didn't. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna throw up if I continue eating this. So I would look for other things, and I noticed I was craving a lot of beans and tortillas, like more specifically frijoles fritos and tortilla. Like that was like my thing, and I would like put it in like a taco, and I would eat like 8, 9, or 10 of those. I was like, what the hell is going on? I told my mom like, I've been feeling okay. So now that you know, those were the symptoms I felt, which I thought was really weird because I didn't think like I'm pregnant. Usually when you're pregnant, you would throw up. I'm taking off my sandals because I'm like sitting on them, and so I was like, what's going on? This is weird. And yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm pregnant. I was doubting it. Like I said before, I didn't think I could get pregnant. I thought like I had like a really low chance of getting pregnant because what happened before. Sadly, I had like a breakdown from it because I was elucidating that I was, and because of all these symptoms I was feeling and going through, and then it didn't happen. It threw me off. So obviously for this time, I was like, "There's no way I'm pregnant." Like I had it out in my mind. I'm like, "It's probably gonna happen like it happened last time." Like I was just accepting it, girl. If only you know. If only if I can go back to like that time where I was in denial, I'll be like, "Sweetie, you have a real awakening happening." Like real. And then yeah, so okay, now that you know the symptoms and what I was feeling, I called my mom and I told her like, "Hey, I haven't been feeling well." And she's like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was like, "To be honest, I don't know." Like really, honestly, yeah, because I saw like those two positive tests. I wanted it like I think seeing the words maybe like clarified it a little bit for me to be like, yes, I am pregnant, but like I couldn't really give a clear answer yet. And keep in mind, this was Sunday when I called her, the day that I was gonna take the pregnancy test, because I took the first one on Friday, where it was like the two faint lines, and then Saturday I took the other one, but it was like it went through, and then I took the clear blue one on Saturday, and that's when like the two lines showed up again. So Sunday was when I was gonna take the digital one, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what the actual hell? And I was like, I don't know, mom. Like, I really don't know. She literally lost it with me. She's like, yeah, you did. You don't know about like hiding it for so long. Like you can't even hide it no more. Like I can't talk to you. Your dad just got out the shower. I can't talk to you right now. I'll talk to you later. And she like hung up before I could even give her a clear answer. So I was like, what the hell? That already gave me like it already made me feel like crap already. Like in a way, like trying to make me feel not I want to say bad about my pregnancy, but like I don't know. It like kind of hit like a happy moment turned into like a situation of why, like why, why did I do this? But then I remember I was like, wait, I'm not living with them. I live on my own. I'm in college. I'm got my own job. So I was kind of like, why am I stressing? Like if I like still live with them when I don't live with them. I think that was the feeling I was feeling when she was telling me that was like, oh my god, like if you're confused and that. Sweetie, you don't live with them. It's okay. Like I had to like suck it up. So I'm like, all right. He was gonna go do laundry, so I was like, well, I'm gonna take this test. He was like, okay. He left for a second. I went to the bathroom. I took the test. Obviously, like the blinking light, because it was like I think 5 minutes. Yeah. So it's like one blinking light, and then two blinking light, and then three. I'm like, damn, this shit's going by fast. So like, I ran to the room and I put it on the drawer, and like, I was like, oh my god, like if it was that fast, like if it was blinking that fast for the results, it's like hit or miss. It either is gonna say negative or positive. If it says negative, we're gonna get another test to clarify that it's negative and with like two false pregnancies, or if it's positive, holy crap, took three. Y'all came out positive. I'm pregnant. Like it was like a hit or miss. Like, am I pregnant or am I not? It was a clarification. When I took this test down and I saw that it said pregnant, I literally fell to my knees like that. I fell to my knees and I just started crying. But I wasn't crying of disappointment. I wasn't crying because like I felt bad. I was crying in disbelief, like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. Like I can actually get pregnant. I'm gonna have a baby. Like I was crying of the most joy I've ever felt in my life. I was crying of pure happiness, and I was crying with so much love, and like knowing that I'm gonna have a little human grow inside me was like the biggest blessing ever. Okay. He came in running because I guess he forgot something, but he heard me crying. He opens the door. He's like, "What's wrong?" He sees me crying. I have my hand over my like face, and I have like the test in my hand. I'm like, and I just give it to him, and it says positive, and he's like, "You're lying," and I'm like, "I'm pregnant." He's like, "What are the other two?" And I showed him the other two, like full on excitement. Like he just hugged me, and he was excited, and I'm like, I have to tell somebody. Like I at least need to tell someone for good news sake. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Go for it. If you want to wait till you tell your parents officially, go for it." I said, "Okay, that's fine." I called my friends and I recorded their reactions. Obviously, I'm gonna have to ask first to see if I can post it, but if not, or probably I'm not gonna post it because it's like an intimate moment. But the reactions were so cute when I told them. I recorded a lot, so I don't think I could fit all the screen recordings in this video. But just now, I recorded the reactions, and the reactions were so cute and they were so sweet. And they were so supportive. So all my friends out there, to my sissy, to my besties, to the people who knew me and Jill since day one, and who are in my life now, mwah, thank you so much for your guys' support and your guys' blessings. Honestly, your guys' support has made us feel amazing. It makes me feel amazing. Um, it makes me, you know, feel great knowing that I am doing it. Like I'm a mom. Like, but yeah, I told my aunt. She was like so happy. My Theo was so happy. My two cousins, Alexa and Alondra, shout out to y'all. Mwah. Love you guys. They were so happy for me. It was just an amazing feeling. And then posting it, announcing it finally on TikTok. Um, you guys' support was amazing. Thank you so much, my butterflies. I truly, truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. It made me feel amazing. I only like announced it on my Instagram, but on my close friends. So only certain people see, and certain people who already knew, and some people who didn't already. I haven't fully announced it on my Instagram just yet because I want to wait until I hit like 3 months. Then like that's a good time to like announce like, hey, we're having a little one. There's a bun in the oven. But yeah, so yeah, it was amazing. Um, we told my brother-in-law. He was like in shock, like in shock. But he was like ultimately like, "Oh, I already knew. It's obvious. I could just tell." Like by me, and I was like, "Wait, do I really look pregnant?" Like you could tell I look pregnant. I look rough. But we were just laughing about it. But he was like, he's really happy about it, and like he was full on supportive, which was amazing. We told my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They were fully supportive about it. They're actually very excited that I'm pregnant. You're just telling me, take it easy, keep yourself grace, don't stress, you know, take care of yourself, which is nice. Um, and then we were gonna go to the store because I had to get my prenatals. Now, this was all Sunday. We did this all Sunday. We told everybody except my parents officially. Like I said, my mom was said she was gonna call me later, so I was waiting for that call. We went to go to the store we were gonna go to Walgreens to get my prenatal vitamins. By the way, new mommies, if you find out you're pregnant and you confirm your pregnancy, get your prenatal vitamins. Make sure they say fluoric acid on it. Um, I'll put in a picture in the video of which ones that I use, and it's really good. It's nature made, so that was like really, really good. It makes me feel really good. Yeah. Yeah. On our way to the Walgreens, my mom texted me. She's like, "Did you get the test?" I lied. Well, no. I was like, "No, I'm gonna go get it right now." Or he went to go get it. And then after that, like when we're going to Walgreens, I texted her, "Hey, just want to let you know the test came out positive. I'm pregnant. I just please, I don't really want to hear yelling or arguing right now. I kind of just when you've already had, you know, your moment and you're able to take a breath, we don't say anything out of anger to each other. You know, just please respect my wishes." Yeah, like I was I kind of told my mom, very respectful. I wasn't trying to stress. I didn't want to fight. Obviously, I knew we were gonna fight either way, but for it not to be as intense, the argument about me being pregnant. We got my prenatals, and then the next day hits. Monday. No, was it Monday? Monday. Yep, Monday. My mom calls. Well, she asks me what time you're gonna call. I told her at this time because I was at school. I get home. My fiance's still at work. He's barely coming home from work. I think he was almost home. Um, Mom calls. We start talking. Um, Obviously, she was disappointed, um, but she wasn't saying anything hurtful to me, which I appreciate. So the conversation wasn't so bad. Um, Obviously, she was crying. She was yelling at me like, "Come on, you haven't finished college yet. You just had a good job. Like, you don't know what you're in for. Like, Mija, like, this is a really big deal. This is for life." Like, she was telling me, like, crying and yelling on the phone, telling me, like, "You have to tell your dad. Like, I can't keep this from him because I'm gonna get like that. I can't be put in a position of keeping it from him. Like, you need to tell him. When do you plan on telling him? Like, it needs to be soon because I'm not gonna be the one to tell him, and I can't be keeping this from him." And I told her, "I'm going to tell him. Don't worry, and you know, you're you're gonna be fine. Like, I will make sure Dad knows that you didn't know, and I just told you, and which was true. I just told her." Um, and so yeah, it was hard. I cried with her, knowing that I kind of like hurt her. I never wanted to disappoint my mom, and I kind of felt like I did in that moment, which sucks. Even though a child is a blessing, and I'm very, very blessed to be pregnant, for some reason that conversation made me feel like crap, like it was a mistake. If that makes sense. It didn't make me feel good, which I know very well didn't make her feel good either. We hung up. I texted my dad if I could talk to him. He said yes. My dad's conversation is gonna be a wild one. I don't even know how to start this. So I called my dad. First, everything was fine. "Hey, Mija, how are you doing?" "Oh, I'm good." "Well, sort of. How are you?" "Good, good. You know, you're at boxing with your brother." "Oh, that's good. I need to talk to you about something." "Sure, what's up?" He already had a feeling. I think he was just hoping it wasn't that news and it was something else, like something to do with school. Like, I'm stressed out about school. I don't know, stuff like that. But obviously, that wasn't the case. Um, I told him, this is what we did. Um, and I'm pregnant. And I cried telling him this, that I am pregnant. first everything was calm, which surprised me. Because my mom told me to prepare for the worst on the phone, and then him being calm took me off guard. I should have realized it was going to be the calm before the storm. At first, he was telling me, like, he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to tell me. He told me he honestly had nothing to tell me. He can't really tell me anything at this point. All he told me is like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You're about to experience something that is very hard and heavy, which is very true. Pregnancy is not easy. And then suddenly the tone of the conversation switched like crazy. It's weird. I like blacked out most of it for a reason. So I don't really remember much because I blacked it out. So I'm sorry if there's bits and pieces missing, but here's the thing. He's asking me questions like, do you think this baby's gonna do you good in life? I told him yes, because it's gonna push me more to want to do better and push me to want to give my baby a good life, and I'm gonna do exactly that. That's why I'm in college. That's why I'm gonna finish college. And, he was just saying how he's very disappointed in me and how I disowned the family. I made a very dumb decision. He went to go get my brother. Obviously, he was already getting really upset, yelling at me. And he told me, like, I'll tell your brother what you did. Tell him the news. Guess what the news is? He was like, hey. I was like, oh, hey. I'm like, can you hear me? He's like, yeah, you're on speaker. I was like, okay. I have to tell you something. He was like, what? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And then he like the call like kind of like cut off, so I didn't hear what he said. I'm like, wait, what was that? You cut off. And then he goes, you're 19, you're not even out of college, you're not even married yet, and you're pregnant. Dumb decision. And I was like, I had nothing to say. I honestly have nothing to say. Me and my man are engaged. We live together. I'm about to finish my first year. I'm about to enter my last year because it's a 2-year college. I'm about to enter my last year. Like, literally, like, next month is like the last month, and I think we're only there for like 2 weeks, and that's it. I'm out. So I was kind of like, wow, okay, thanks for the faith. And then I guess he told my brother to call my mom, so to call her on his phone, on my brother's phone. When he was doing that, my dad was just yelling at me. He was just yelling at me, telling me, like, you're so dumb, like, this is the dumbest thing you could ever do. I cannot believe you. I feel like I have to tell you to not do something for you to do it, and for you to do something for you not to do it. I feel like I have to tell you in the opposite way so you couldn't get it in your head. Like, basically saying things that like I haven't heard before, but like also like it still hurt me in the moment knowing that like, okay, I just found out I'm pregnant, and here we go. I wasn't ready for this. My mom started like, crying. Obviously she was still crying on the phone, and she had it on speaker. My dad was like, can you believe this girl, like the news she's bringing to us, like this and that. My mom was like saying like, yeah, like I can't believe it. You're not even ready. Like, he's not even ready. You both are not ready. You guys have to, like, necesitas quitar esa manita de niña. Like, you have to be a grown adult. My dad said that, not my mom. But my mom was like, you're about to experience something that I went through twice with you and your brother, and it's an experience that is the hardest thing you're ever going to have to go through your life. It's the hardest thing a woman is ever going to have to go through their life. don't understand what you're putting yourself into. And my dad was saying, like, I had to watch your mom suffer in pain just to bring you guys here into this earth. You are not ready. You don't know what you're doing. My mom said a comment saying, like, I feel like you only call me for stuff when you need stuff, which is not true because I do call my mom sometimes to, like, talk to her and catch her up on things, or if I can't call, but I can, like, shoot a text because either I'm studying or doing something at school. I, update them on stuff. I reach out and tell them love you, or they'll text me and they tell me they love me, and I tell them back I love you. I felt like it was a good contact. Like sometimes, yes, we get busy in our own things, but I never forgot about you guys. It made it seem like about me that I only do that, or I call to give bad news, as my dad said. He then made a comment saying like, "Oh, I can't believe this bitch is ruining my life with this news." Bitch hints to me. He also said like, I was crying because I was hurt. Like he started saying like really rude things, like beyond passing point at this point that I've heard, but also things I've never heard before. Where I cried, like if I was 5 years old again. And he just told me, I'm not gonna translate this in English, but you can translate it if you want. But I'm gonna say it in Spanish. He's like, deja de ser de llorar porque tú abriste las patas. Ya vas a entender las consecuencias. I was like, are you serious? Like that's like hurtful. I was like crying. I wasn't crying because I was ashamed of my pregnancy. I was crying because of the hurtful things you're saying to me. That's what's hurting me. I get it. You guys didn't want this for me. But then again, I'm living alone. I'm 19. Yes, I may be still young, but I'm living my life and I'm doing me. And this is a part of my path of living my life. Then so be it. Only God knows why I'm pregnant. If he didn't want me to be pregnant right now, he wouldn't have blessed me with a child to be pregnant. Like, only he knows why he's granted me, to be a parent. My mom is still crying. It was cutting off on her side, so I can't really hear what she's saying. My dad says, like, eres una pendeja, like, honestamente es una pendeja. I got really annoyed, and I told him, like, oh, like, how pretty, like, how nice that you speak to your daughter that way, calling her, a pendeja when you say that. You love her so much, but you can say these hurtful things. Once I said that, my dad just began to tell me, F you, I don't give an F you, and F this, F that. And I was very, very hurt. I blocked out most of it because I was crying so hard and I was hoping my fiance was to come home already. I keep blinking out because I'm like trying to remember. It's like a dark time for me. That was like the worst phone call I've ever had in my life with my parents. I feel like that one really topped the cake. And then I told my dad. No, I did. I told my dad, like, well, if you don't want me in your life right now, then tell me right now and I won't be in your life no more. And then, he started telling me F you. And he told me, chinga tu madre, hija de puta. When he said that, I got really upset. I started telling him, like, you're disrespecting your wife. You're disrespecting my mother. You're disrespecting your wife that gave birth to your kids. And he just kept saying F you when we're talking over each other. And then finally, I was like, you didn't like when certain people were treating you like this, but you're doing the exact same thing. You're being a hypocrite. I'm done with this conversation. I can't no more. Bye. And I just hung up. And I just called my fiance crying. I was like, "Are you home yet? Like, are you home?" I'm hysterically crying, and his like, at first he was happy because obviously I called. He's like, "Hi, babe," and then I'm like crying, and then immediately the tone went down. I'm like, "Are you almost home?" And he was like, like, 10 minutes. Why? And I was just like, "Please get home fast. Please get home now. Like, please get home right now. Like, fast, please." He's like, "Why? What's wrong?" I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this house. I need to get out of this room. I need to go out. I can't stay here no more. He's like, "What do you mean stay here?" I'm like, I need air. Like, I need to go for a drive. I need to go outside. I need to do something, but I need to go do it with you. I can't talk about it here, but just know I just got off the phone with my dad. That kind of just set it off for him. Where like, oh, she told her parents, like, officially that she's gonna have a kid. Um, he immediately was like, "I'm on my way, like, on my way." I was like, "Okay." I'm like crying. He called, like, literally, like, when he said like 10 minutes, he made 10 minutes into 5 minutes, and like he got home quick, and he came to the room, and he just hugged me. I needed that. I'm like trying not to cry. I'm like holding it in. My throat hurts from it, but it's for a reason. I can't be crying over it too much anymore. I cried enough. Yeah, that happened. He took me out. I told him what happened, and more occurred. My brother texted me, and let's just say it was things. Things are not worth repeating. Just as how things were worth repeating, as my dad said. But yeah, that's how my parents and my brother took, you know, my pregnancy and me telling them that I was. Fast forward, me and my mom kind of talked. She reached out to me saying that she loves me, she misses me. I told her I miss her too and I love her. I told her I will call when I'm ready. Do I feel ready right now? A little bit. Not the best, but somewhat. Um, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. But I'm getting better. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm pregnant. I'm happy. I'm excited. So yeah, let's update you guys. Yeah. Okay. Fast forward. I went to confirm my pregnancy at my first doctor's appointment to confirm my pregnancy. Obviously, the test came back positive. um, yeah, I was really in shock. I went with my sissy Izzy, hey girl, and I recorded her reaction, telling her like, "It's special. You're at the end." Dude, guess what? It's official. You're a Tia.
I wanted to record the reaction.
You should have been.
You beat me to it, bro. I was like,
Texting my man. It's official. You're a dad. And he's like, "Everything's fine." I'm like, "Yes, everything's fine. Don't worry." And then they gave me like little stuff, little notebooks, and little everything, just mom things that I got. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on that where I show you what they gave me and stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna show you the background. I'm gonna show you the shoes, but I'm gonna show you guys again because this is what they gave me. So cute, and then like the 12-week-old baby. today. So yeah. So today, like I said, I am 7 weeks and 1 day. Our baby's the size of a blueberry. Yeah, crazy. Um, it's crazy to think that I am pregnant. Oh my goodness. And my stomach is growing every day. I need to get like maternity pants, but now that it's summertime, I can like wear dresses, like certain dresses, which is nice because it like fits me. And I'm like really excited. I'll show you guys my stomach right now, or I'll pull up the video that I just took of my belly and I'll put it, like I'll insert it here.
My goodness. I can't zip up my shorts. There she is, or he. 7 weeks and 1 day today. Let's go motherhood, let's go motherhood, ay.
And yeah, what else? Oh my goodness. I have my first ultrasound. It's in 2 weeks. It's on the 23rd. Yeah, because tomorrow's our anniversary of being engaged. And then the 23rd is our anniversary of us being together. So I am excited. So yeah, we'll be engaged for like a year and 5 months. Then we'll be together for like 2 years. Like, yeah, 2 years and 3 months we're gonna be together. That's crazy. 2 years and 3 months, and a year and 5 months engaged. And it's like a perfect like little gift. Like you can't buy this. Like money cannot buy the happiness that we feel with our baby. He's fully on supportive. He's very happy. He is honestly the greatest human being ever. He's gonna be. He is such a great dad. And I say is because he is a dad now. Clearly, because I'm pregnant. I don't want to say he's gonna be. No, he is a great dad already. He is a great dad. He's a great fiance. He's like my best friend. I'm like truly blessed to have support from him. I'm gonna cry. I'm like really emotional now for first trimester. Like I'm really emotional. Very blessed to have him. Very blessed that my child is gonna have it has a dad who adores and loves them so much, who checks up on us 24/7 to make sure that we're okay, that we ate, we're drinking enough water, we're taking our vitamins, and that we're taking care of ourselves. He's there when I need him, even when I don't need him. He is there. He does the little things that he does. If I drop something, clearly I can't bend down. He doesn't allow me. He'll do it. It's just, he makes me feel special. He makes my pregnancy feel special, which is how it's supposed to be, and he is doing an amazing job. So babe, if you're watching this, I love you and thank you. Yeah, he's my best friend. He is the love of my life. I said yes for many reasons, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad he's gonna be the father, like he is the father of my child. I wouldn't have it any other way. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know or comment it down below. I'll answer it in the next video, like a Q&A video of my pregnancy. You know, pregnancy tips for future moms or moms in general who want to know more. Which I'm pretty sure you guys are more invested than me. Then just let me know in the comments, or you know, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be today today's video. Sorry, it was like all over the place, the story time. But that is literally how it was when I was pregnant. Like, it was going everywhere, every minute, which is crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, it was a little mess and I was a little emotional, but that's just my pregnancy hormones and how I truly feel inside. Going everywhere. Yeah. I hope you have an amazing day or night, or evening. Just remember to be safe, be happy, and yeah, thank you guys all for your support very, very much. We truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Our baby truly appreciates it. I can't wait for this little butterfly to blossom and bloom and to come into the world and enjoy